Here's the thing, Tom.
It's football.
Football's back.
It's football.
And I got nothing but respect for it.
Oh. Respect.
This is me yesterday uploading this. That video was sitting on my channel for like 3 hours, and at 0 points did I realize the thumbnail I created. I make my thumbnails. I can't spell, Tom. I deserve all the crap you give me, all the crap the chat gives me. I am stupid, and it's... I don't like it. I don't like being dumb.
Hey, spelling is hard.
It is. Some say impossible. Can't be done.
We here.
We steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is G P S.
Okay. Don't pass out.
I'm trying to cater to the snake audience.
Yeah. I can't tell. Tom, don't do S's.
Snake jazz, baby. That's it, baby.
Be cool, boy.
That's it. Listen.
Hey, guys. I'm dumb. It's just a fact now. I have somehow... People get smarter as they get older. Opposite for me. I peaked at like 17. That's when my brain was fully developed.
It was done. Happy birthday. Okay. All right. That's
you remember that Homer Simpson line? Every time I learn something new, it pushes something old out. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Whoa, there you go.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Shoot. Hold on. Stall.
Okay. Well, today we got a great show for you guys.
We do.
We're gonna play a little game called "Where Will This Running Back Freaking Sign?" There was some
There it is.
Like a little interesting nugget out of the Kareem Hunt visit to the Saints. We're also gonna try and figure out what would be the best Super Bowl matchups. We had preseason football that happened last night.
Streaming.
Some I watched. Very little. We're trying to potty train right now, and
Same.
I need to hire a negotiator. Was Denzel the negotiator in the movie? What was the negotiator? Who was in the negotiator? What was the negotiator?
Chris Pine.
Samuel L. Jackson, Kevin Spacey. Give me Samuel L., baby. I need a negotiator.
Okay. Hold on. You can't just post things like this and then think that they're not going to make it into GPS clips. Okay. I saw you post this.
Oh God.
And I was like, oh, this needs to be a thing. This needs to be a thing.
What is it?
It's
probably hilarious.
Yeah, it was. It was hysterical. Hold on.
You smell like you about to get pregnant again. Is what you smell like.
You always got to go
you
there.
Keep getting all up close to me like that.
Oh my gosh.
You know how I work, man. You know what I mean?
Stop,
y'all keep playing with me. I'm telling y'all need to get that RNC break, fellas. Get the RNC fragrance. I'm telling y'all, it's
Yeah,
Bro.
baby.
He's got that riz. Like, we make fun of Russell Wilson a lot, but like, he's got that riz.
He got Sierra dying over there still, and
Yeah.
they've been married a while.
They have, and I was like, damn, okay. Like, my man pulled a full Phillip Rivers and not almost going to the Super Bowl, which honestly would have been amazing. We'll talk about that story too.
Oh yeah.
But-
That's another one.
Damn. Like, he just
To me, I was
keep
just
looking at
like-
me. I'm gonna get you pregnant again. I was like, damn. All right. Like, I think I got pregnant a little bit.
Yeah, it just reminded me of Tracy Morgan. Like that
Yeah.
was his, like his shtick about I'm gonna take you behind the bleachers and get you pregnant. It was like I felt like once an episode it was like something about somebody getting pregnant, or maybe that ends Tina Fey talking about Tracy Morgan. She's like, he's just always talking about getting people
How
pregnant.
about 30 Rock?
Yeah.
Never
Well, I
seen
don't know if it was on 30 Rock, but like her just talking about him and his humor. But that was the first time I was like, you know what? Russ might be legit funny.
Miles Jack, like, I have high expectations I've had high expectations for him. It just seems like he doesn't meet them. That's my own person. Like, he could be good. It's just, you know.
Plus, like the Eagles, I think like is Nakobe Dean. Like that's who you're watching over there in terms of who's going to have a big impact for them on defense. So, like he didn't play much. If he barely played last year.
That is
That's
true.
what
But the world does want to know.
Let us potty train Carm successfully, and then we'll cross the next bridge. Everything's been going smooth, and then we're trying this stuff, and it is not fun. She is being steadfast about
you agree though
not sitting on a toilet. Of any
I
kind.
win the bet. You name your next child after me. That was the arrangement, right?
I don't. You're gonna have to refresh me on the bets here.
No, I think the bet was that if the Packers do better than the Broncos this year, are you kidding me? He's got the number 1 pick again?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Did I work out a special deal with Underdog? No.
All right. Cool. You know what? Like, can we talk? Well, yeah.
I put a special. I did something. I didn't even tell Tom. I dropped a link for $100 buy-in draft down below. Only going to do 1, maybe 2 of these. A big stakes draft, $100. Crazy, I know. Who should I make my pick? Where am I at number 1?
Okay.
Love it.
That's a good call. So yeah, Grossi Perna Show can go. So, like, just in case.
Honestly, I'd rather name my child Grossi than Tom.
That's fair.
Nothing to do with you, Tom, but like I
Okay.
can't name my kid after. There can't be any correlation to Tom Brady. That'd
You
be
know
off
what, though?
brand. That would be
I respect
off
that.
brand.
I respect that.
What's
I
your
do.
middle name?
Daniel.
Ooh, Daniel Jones. Oh boy.
Ooh, fuck Tom.
Yeah, fuck Tom.
Fuck Tom.
Me walking into high school. Okay, hold on. Are we going to talk about Underdog? Are you going to freaking show people you? Okay, first of all, there's actually like really exciting Underdog news. Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
Brandon Perna, I saw this news yesterday that now you can participate in the pick'ems because now it's legal in Colorado. So now I can force you to make terrible decisions. But you know what? I feel like I got to say something. I got to show something off a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So last night, I'm sitting there. I'm working on Coach, right? I'm working on Coach. Trying to get this thing out Saturday evening, all this great stuff. And
Get you pregnant.
as you mentioned, preseason happened. There's 2 games on last night. So I was like, okay. The Vikings Seahawks game. I was like, maybe I make some selections for the pick'em. Maybe I make some selections.
Sure.
And so here's what I decided to do. I decided to bet against the Minnesota Vikings because easy enough. I hate the Vikings, right? So I literally went on and I was like, okay, how long is it anticipated that these starters are going to start right? And take it from there. And you have to pick one other team like to counteract it. So I think I just said like the third string backup QB for the Seahawks is going to throw under because they're probably not going to even come over into the fourth quarter, right?
Sure.
I actually put some thought into this.
Who plays behind Drew Lock there? Who is their third string?
I couldn't even tell you what his name was. I think it's like Jordan Aher or something like that. Whatever. So the point is that I bet the under for everybody except one Vikings running back who I was like, yeah, he's going to probably get a lot of carries and it's preseason, so they're going to run the ball a lot. So the only one I was concerned about was Jordan Addison because that higher or lower was 22 yards.
Okay.
And so I picked the lower. I was like, Addison, maybe he'll get like one catch and then they're going to pull him. So I bet 75 smackaroonies on this. And guess what? Jordan Addison, I bet under 22 and a half yards, got 22 yards last night. So I turned $75 into $750 because I just looked how long are they going to start for. I made it by half a yard. Half a yard. Ty Chandler, easy. That guy, Holton, didn't even remember his name. Holton, 43 passing yards, easy. Jaron, 37, easy. Boom! I did something right, Perna.
Wow.
I did something right.
You did everything right, except it wasn't. You did an entry, Tom. You did a pick'em entry.
Yes. Yeah.
Higher or lower pick'em entry, pick'em roster in this contest.
I did it. Go, Moosey.
Yeah. All right. So Tom took advantage of the pick'ems. I got so excited that it was available. I tried to do a baseball one real quick while I was riding my bike yesterday. I was sweating, and like there was something like I couldn't do the higher or lower with the pitcher who was facing like the same batter in the game, and I didn't want to figure it out in that moment. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until maybe I can do the Broncos for the pick'em. And the fact that I can do that in Colorado, huge.
Huge.
Dang. I guess I got to take Justin Jefferson again, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. You do.
All right, Phantom Lord 420.
But I'm just saying.
Do 420 and fantasy.
But yeah, no, sorry. That was like my excitement because I was like, you know what? Let me just try because I hadn't done any of the pick'ems yet except for like the season long ones that we talked about like on the show and stuff. So like, let me actually like put some thought into this for a hot second. Was like, all right, who's supposed to start, for how long they're supposed to start, all that great stuff. And
that's
Tommy
like,
did it right.
The thing too is like Colorado, you have to do at least 4 picks. So it's like that's the minimum. So that's what their standard is. So I like you did you do 4 or 5 in there?
I did 4.
4. So it's like every pick, I think it 10x is what your possible.
Yeah. So like it's a 10x with 4. I think it's 20x with 5.
Personally, I'm never going to do anything less than 4 anyway. So
aren't the Broncos playing tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, why don't you do it? The Packers are playing tonight.
They're not. It's not set yet. They're not active yet.
Okay.
I think they're probably trying to figure out which guys are going to play for how long still. But
yeah.
Anyway, you can sign up with Underdog with our link below. Use our code GPS. You got to use the code. You got to use our link. And they'll match your deposit up to 100. But thank you guys for playing. Like you're already playing with us every time we do a show. It's freaking awesome.
Let's go, babe. I don't have a lot
of poo story.
It was a time in 5th grade where there was a thing called Turdzilla, and we couldn't figure out who took the poo. That was it. But
here, I'll give it to you, Jenny D. When I was 7, I accidentally sharted in my pants at a Denny's. Was with my mom and my sister. My dad was out of town, so sometimes when dad was out of town, we would go have dinner somewhere the kids wanted to go, which was like Denny's. Where do we want to go to eat? Denny's, Mom! My taste has evolved. Thought I had to fart at Denny's table. 7 years old, not a fart. Since then, never pooed in my pants until like the last 3 years where I've had 2 sharts sitting at my desk working. Now you guys know all of my hidden truths. Can't use it against me because
wait.
I've
sharted
probably twice in the last 5 years.
What?
Yeah. Now we know.
Brandon, the last time that I shart myself, and I'm embarrassed by this. So I was 16 and I was like, that's too old. I was walking out of work. I was walking out of work at the library. And I was like, oh, I got to fart. And my dad was there with the man van. And I was like, oh, like I just got my learner's permit. So I have to like drive with someone who's like licensed. And so I'm like, oh, I got to fart. It was not a fart. It was bad. And I was 16 and my dad's like, oh, do you want to drive home? I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't. I do not. So I literally got home. I hid it the entire time, windows open, went in and just like, all right, I'm going to go take a shower after a long, hard day working at the library, threw my jeans into the shower. And I was just like, all right, I'm going to clean this and no one's going to know. 16. And I was like, that's a lot. Why are you pooping yourself, Perna?
I don't know. Well, I can tell you why. It's because I was about to have a bad case of, how you say, diarrhea, and I did not know that was coming. If you don't know the diarrhea is coming, you think you got to fart. And then there's just a little surprise waiting for you. You're at Denny's. Yes. Oh, my God. Yes.
Brandon.
That's exactly right.
Like,
I'm
stream
the Russell
a lot.
Wilson of sharding. I'm 2022 Russell Wilson of bowel movements.
I stream a lot, buddy. Like, a lot. Like, there's times I stream for 12 hours in one day.
Yeah.
I've never pooped my pants.
No, that's fine. I think should be the standard. I'm not advocating for sharding, guys.
No. What I'm telling you is, Brandon, there's something wrong when it's like when we're past the 30s and it's like, all right, like we're pooping.
I think things just get looser down there. That's just what happens over time. Gravity. It's got to be gravity, right? I don't know, man. You know I've got stomach issues, and I think it just goes all the way through.
Man, so like every time there's a fart, you got to be like sweating.
I think that does the opposite. I think it clogs you, actually.
That binds you.
I think it's not enough danger, which.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway, here's the thing. I'm just getting out all my dirty laundry, literally. If I get the dirty laundry out on this show, I'm free from it. I no longer have to bear the weight of knowing I'm a grown man who has sharded twice in the last 5 years. This is a safe space for anybody.
Safe space, buddy. You know what? I'm glad that you feel safe.
Yep.
To share that. Yep. I mean,
anyway,
don't poop.
Don't do it
ever. Well, we got games tonight. We had games last night in which you had the Patriots and Texans. CJ Stroud played two drives. Did not look great, but then again, they were missing some offensive linemen, so got to give them some credit.
Yeah,
there.
I had it on my phone, and again, like I said, we're trying to potty train, so stuff was wild.
With you,
I felt like every time I looked at the screen, CJ Stroud was just running for his life. Yeah, that's true. So I feel like he was under a lot of pressure that he wasn't ready for.
Yeah, it was. He looked like a guy getting his first start.
Yeah,
like it looked.
He only played like 2 series anyway.
2 series, that's it. Yeah. So, that's no good. Oh, that's no good.
Ooh.
This is rough. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. I hate to go back to it, but like now I need to know the conclusion of this story. So this happens within the past 5 years, right? You sharded yourself twice. What happens then? You just like get up.
It's a shard, so it's not like a full on thing.
No, I understand.
It's like you're just like a quarter size of like oh. First time, just threw away my boxers. Said not dealing with this.
But like, okay, so you toss the boxers because you're like, this is not dealing with this.
Yeah. Second time, I think I caught it, and it didn't even hit the boxers.
You caught it? What the heck do you mean you caught it?
I caught it. I cheeked it. Don't ask me how, man. I'm like Patrick Mahomes now of catching a shark. Clip
what
it.
Do you mean you caught it? You're just like, huh?
It was like, so here's the problem. It's like you're working, right? And I'm a gassy person. Like I fart all day, every day.
They used to call me Bommy Tommy. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it should. There's probably, I'm probably going to die because of it. But so you don't think about it. You're like, I'm down in the basement alone. Whenever I got to do the fart, doing the fart. You're focusing on work. You're writing something. You just lift it to go. And then it is, like I said, a little more than you're anticipating. Second time around, it's instantly you start to do it. You just realize you catch it. You catch a shark. You keep it where it belongs.
Okay, real talk. So I mentioned this on GPS.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Colorado, Brandon had a workout bike. And I was like, oh, this is nice. And he's like, it's the best thing I've ever bought.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. So I wound up buying a workout bike.
Never
like
pooped working out.
Yeah, it's like the same one working out. It's difficult to fart on that bike.
Oh, yeah. I don't fart during
That seat
workouts.
is not comfortable, dude. It's not. It's not. I was telling Brandon this morning how I messed up because I'm like on the intermediate level and I accidentally picked an advanced workout today and I died. So that was not great. That was not ideal. It was not ideal. But anyway, continue. So about football, you did have some excitement. You did. Because at the very end, QB/wide receiver came in for the Patriots and
Malik
started.
Cunningham, right?
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. That juke.
Bye-bye, linebacker.
That was-
See you in the
You knew Bill
XFL.
Belichick like saw that one play and was like, okay, I can kill Mac Jones now. Like he's just like taking notes. He's like, okay, good. He's like, he does that one more time. Mac Jones off the team.
No, what he did was the linebacker that got juked. He's like, this week at practice, you're fighting Mac Jones. Only one of you's coming out alive and making the roster. But honestly, like I wouldn't bet against Mac Jones. We know he's dirty, so I think he might win that fight.
He might. He'll break the pool stick in half.
Yeah.
It was actually entertaining though. Like I thought they were like pretty solid games, and even though I had like no incentive except for the underdog,
a higher or lower interest.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, okay. But dude, I have to tell you, and maybe it's because I'm in a different position than I have been in years. Because preseason was like, okay, yeah, you're evaluating talent, what have you. Now, like with Jordan Love, since there's so many question marks, I was like, oh damn, like I actually like have a really big incentive to watch. Like I'm legitimately excited.
Yeah.
So once for a bet, how much is just made a mess in the parking lot?
Ooh, that's a good clickbait punishment.
Just poop your
You've
pants.
got to poop your pants.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Tank Dell. Oh my god, that one freaking fracking catch. Holy crap, man. That was we have bots in here. The season has started. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to stream tonight. I'm so excited. Sorry.
Yeah, like last year's preseason, even though the Broncos, had a new head coach, had Russell Wilson, starters didn't play at all. So like it was incredibly boring and almost a tease because we just wanted to see him so bad. And there was controversy. Like you've got a new coach, you've got a new quarterback. Like you should get these guys some game reps before week one. But their starters are playing, I think like roughly 15 snaps. So I'm very excited to watch the Broncos game tonight and just see I just want to see an offense that moves the ball. And I don't even care if against the Cardinals. Well, the Cardinals' first string is like a normal team's third string. So if it's against their sixth string equivalent, the Broncos, I feel like they're going to look good for the two series. The Cardinals will be really bad. And optimism tomorrow morning is going to be very high in Broncos country.
I was kind of hoping the games were last night just so we could talk about them today. But I imagine on Monday, the level of optimism is going to be insane. Unless, like, Russell Wilson throws, like, 2 interceptions on the two series that he has. If he tells you, you're going to be like, I'm done.
He's getting that defense pregnant with interceptions.
That's it. What? We've made it too safe of a space. It's too safe now. We need to put some more.
I have freed us from our shackles that are our horrific poo stories. I am
listen,
the poo. What George Washington was to this country's presidents. I'm first, and I don't tell a lie.
What?
You heard me.
Yeah, I heard you. I just didn't understand you.
I am the Buzz Aldrin of poo stories. Not
So-
first, but later I'm going to say it was fake.
Okay. So, anyway,
He said the moon landing was fake, Buzz.
no, he didn't. He
Mhm.
punched somebody in the face for saying that. So, yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
Why is no one wearing pants?
That's right,
Why is it-
baby. Live free. Live free. All right.
I can't with you. I can't. Every time. Every
Okay, I
time.
do want to talk of this.
I would love to talk about football.
All right. This is the best story I've heard. And it's that apparently
Oh, Philip
Kyle
Rivers.
Shanahan's backup plan, if the 49ers somehow beat the Eagles in that championship game, so he was going to call up Philip Rivers, have him unretire, and have Philly Rivers be his QB for the Super Bowl. That was the backup plan. And the fact that the Eagles beat the 49ers and robbed us of Philip Rivers playing in a Super Bowl for the 49ers against the
Crazy.
Chiefs, a foe he knows very well, I don't think I can forgive Eagles fans for this.
Dude, that would have been amazing. Can you imagine it's freaking Philip Rivers versus Patrick Mahomes? Like, and even if it's a blowout, like, I don't even care. Like, it would just be like Philip Rivers gets to play in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he would have had like 18 more kids. Like, that's just a
the thing.
celebration.
Whoa. Kyle Shanahan, my friend. You're going to give Philip Rivers 2 weeks notice to try and find a babysitter for 9 children? I don't think that's happening. The story would have been Rivers can't find babysitter, cannot play in Super Bowl.
Because the babysitter, it's like an ad on Craigslist. And it's like, oh, like, how many do you have? Like 1 or 2? 9. Oh,
9. No, thank you, sir.
okay. No, thanks. But it's $15 an hour. And that's
Man, that would have been like maybe one of the biggest Super Bowl stories ever.
Oh yeah, dude, the videos that could have been made off of that. And like if they won,
that would have been just nuts.
it would have been why. I mean, you would have been happy because the Chiefs lose, but just like what a feel-good story that would have been.
The Chiefs lose to quite possibly my favorite division rival quarterback in the history of the game. Philip Rivers did a number on me, man.
Yeah.
I hated him more than Tom Brady at one point in my fandom. When him and Jay Cutler got into it, I was like, oh, who is this mother licker? Who is this mother licker? And then all the whining to the refs. I legit just disgusted by Philip Rivers as a football player. Over time, though, I grew to love him because he was never a threat. He could never really win in the playoffs. And I just felt sorry for him.
Perna, no, you can't go about how much you liked him just because. No, you can't do that. You're just like, I didn't respect him, you see, because I knew their team
I didn't
wouldn't
respect him
do
as a
anything.
threat. As a football player, yes. As a threat, no. No.
But if he like kicked your team's ass all the time and like once you're like, I hate that guy.
Yeah, 100%. 100.
That's
100.
good. That's good to know.
That's how it works.
Yeah, no, that would have been a great story though. Or it could also brought Kurt Benkert back.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Why not call up Kurt Benkert, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Fuck Kyle Shanahan. Going right over Kurt Benkert's head to Philip Rivers.
It's true. I mean, like, what does Philip Rivers have that Kurt Benkert doesn't have besides a decade plus of playing experience? But other than that, I'm sorry, whose hair is better, Kurt Benkert?
How many Halo tournaments has Philip Rivers won?
Probably none.
0.
I couldn't even 1v1 him on Rust. 360 no scope, not on Kurt Benkert.
Nice one child, Kurt.
Yeah.
Philip Rivers had that by the time he was 12.
That would be. We'd have to call somebody. I mean, like, I'm not a teacher anymore, but I'm pretty sure
I'm a 12-year-old dad, Philip Rivers.
Reporting is still a thing.
Gee golly, I don't swear either, but I do get pregnant a lot.
I do love how much he trash talks and he doesn't swear.
So I don't like that.
No, because it's just amusing.
I don't trust it. I just don't trust it.
You don't trust it?
I don't trust a grown man who won't swear in a football game. I think that scares me, actually. To me, that's very Kirk Cousins type vibes.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
It's funny, like he won't. He's a contradiction. That's probably what I like about Phillip Rivers. He won't swear, but he'll be like an annoying dick more than anyone else on the field.
Yes.
I think you're missing the point there. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
I
who
think
cares what word you use? You're still being like a douche.
Yes, but it's like more obnoxious because you're not
Yeah.
just calling them like you're not just calling them an asshole or anything. Like you're literally just be like you dumper, you dumpy poo poo face, and you're just like, what are you 12?
Yeah.
He's like, nah.
I'm
You.
going to be as annoying as a 12-year-old.
I know you
That's
are,
I'm
but
gonna
what
be.
am I?
Yeah. His trash talking clips are some of the best you'll ever
They're
see
great.
on Mic'd Up. Like,
They are. That would have been amazing, though. Can you imagine he just comes out of retirement to play in the Super Bowl?
we will never see something like that.
Well, so you know what? Someone put out this on Twitter yesterday, and it kind of went viral. Like a few years ago, we literally had Nick Foles versus Case Keenum in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Like that was wild, dude. Like that is crazy.
And now what was Keenum? Does he play with the Texans? Where's he at?
Yeah, he's on the Texans now, I think.
Where's Case?
Yeah, because he played last night.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, he was taking reps last night
Yeah.
as the third string QB for the Houston Texans.
Yep.
He was my quarterback for a season. I was on the Keenum train. I was on the Flacco train. I was on the Simeon train.
Yeah.
Russ train. Get pregnant on that train. That's all I know.
You get pregnant on that train. But no, it was good to have preseason football back, and like I am so incredibly excited for tonight.
You smell like you about to get pregnant again. Is what you smell like.
That's the secret to a happy marriage, right there. Like, she thinks Russ is hilarious. That's why Jess and I work. I make her laugh more than anyone.
Oh, it compensates for a lot.
She makes me laugh all the time. So, like,
Can you please? Has Jess seen that clip?
I don't think so.
Can you please pull out your phone, go upstairs at some point, and record and just say that to Jess? Like, you smell like you about to get pregnant, girl, and just see what her reaction is.
I'll try and do that. Yeah, for sure.
The thing is, I know you'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm curious of what Jess would say.
She'll be like, huh?
And then she pulls out a machete. She's like, don't say things that you don't mean.
Remind me to do it in a week once we get through this potty training hell.
It's only going to be one more week?
Yeah.
He couldn't stay healthy. That was the problem, too. Sam Bradford made all the money he wanted, though. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk about other football.
Yeah. Should we do running backs real quick?
Yeah, let's do running backs real quick.
All right. We're going to try, because this is getting a little strange now. Did you read the Kareem Hunt thing?
Did I read it? Yes, about how he went to the Saints and then like the Colts were basically like making him an offer, and then he went there and then they didn't come up with an offer. So maybe it's the physical.
Yeah. So here we go. We're going to do this. It's not a full tier.
Patrick Mahomes here.
Yeah. So like Kareem Hunt's visiting the Saints, and then apparently like that visit didn't go very well on top of it because he was getting this like hard push from the Colts. And then he goes to the Colts and he leaves the Colts without an offer. I think like the way they're trying to make part of that story sound, either it's the physical and there's some concerns, or that he blew his shot with the Saints because he thought he was going to get with the Colts. And like Kareem, if that's true, and I don't know if it is, that's what I learned from that Manziel documentary is how easily we can be manipulated with a lie.
Oh, like the oil money? Yeah.
The oil money. Like I thought that was true until literally I watched that. And I think like his parents might be like fairly well off. but like not where he can be flying around in private jets type thing. Anyway.
Did you like the documentary?
Yeah. I love the Untold series on Netflix. There's been some really good ones.
I actually watched another one because of that the Malice at the Palace one. Like,
that one's awesome.
I watched that because that's the Johnny Manziel one was the first one I've seen.
Yeah, and I don't think it's nearly like their best one. There's one about like a minor league hockey team, basically run by the mafia, this dude was kind of who Tony Soprano was based on. Watch that one. It is
interesting.
Is primo. But I thought the Manziel one could have been better. Like,
yeah, they definitely glossed over some stuff.
Yeah, I think they could have gotten into it deeper with him, and I think they were trying to like paint him in a good light, like you said.
Yes.
Like he owned up to the fact that he fucked up his career. Like he's honest about that, but
yeah,
there's a little bit lacking there. But they talk about the lie that his family had all this money, and then they just start playing clip after clip of Talking Head on ESPN and all these other places just spewing the same lie.
Yep.
And it's also like paints this picture about like how big of a story Manziel was, because they're using like clips from like news shows, right? Like,
yeah,
it's not sports shows.
No, it's
like
media.
News shows taking shots at him because it's an easy thing to do. And it kind of just shows like the pressure of being that high profile of an athlete at that age. And when you're not mentally capable and ready to do it. So there's, some stuff in there, but that's what my point was like, I don't know what's true about this Kareem Hunt story.
Yeah.
Like, did he blow his chance with the Saints because he thought he was getting a thing with the Colts? Or is he just like, is there an injury concern with the physical? If he blew it because he thought he was going to the Colts, he's not in a position to do that. Like he needs to, there's other options out there, including Dalvin Cook still being probably, you could say, a better one.
Yeah.
And like, I hope these guys get work, but like, this is your chance. You got to impress one of these teams. And if he goes to the Colts, like the brotherhood of running backs, that's kind of just like a FU to Jonathan Taylor at this point.
Absolutely.
Well, something happens with Jonathan Taylor. So I don't know what the deal is. So what I wanted to do is try and match these four guys and us predict where they're going to land. Because at this point, I thought one or two of these guys would have signed. Yeah. They still haven't.
I still think it's going to be like early September. Like it's going to be after like the preseason of like, okay, these people are injured. Like I do have a backup. Like I do have an RB3. I do have an RB2. But
yeah.
All right. This is going to be interesting.
So the Saints, and why are the Saints like
even looking? Because Kamara's coming back after 3 games.
3 games. You got Jamal Hiccup.
Jonathan Taylor?
No. The Saints. They have Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams. Yeah.
I did not just shart, okay?
Now I didn't think
shart.
I didn't think you did, but now I think you
Thank you.
did.
Maybe because after Williams, it's Kendre Miller, Kurt Merrick, Ellis Merriweather. Okay, I see why they might want to vet back there.
Do you want Jets?
Put Jets in there. We can put any team.
Okay. I still think Dalvin Cook is going to the Jets.
All right, we'll project him to the Jets.
I mean, do you agree?
I think the Jets are kind of waiting to really see where Breece Hall is at after another like couple weeks. I think he's behind where Javonte Williams is.
Yeah.
In his recovery from the knee injury. So I think they're just kind of waiting there.
Yes.
What?
The Pick'em is live for.
They upped it.
Yep. Oh, interesting. Oh my God.
Oh, mine's not ready. Mine's not ready yet.
Did you click on NFL for higher lower?
Yeah.
I got Jordan Love right there, baby.
No picks available.
Okay, hold on. Before the end of the show.
Close the app out.
I'll do that. All right. Yeah, no, I think Dalvin Cook makes sense for the Jets. They haven't signed him yet. But again, like they also have Michael Carter, so they can get by.
Yeah,
They don't have to do it, but because it's basically they're going to use whoever comes in, if anybody, whether it's Michael Carter or it's Dalvin Cook, they're going to use them to give Breece Hall a runway, right? They're going to like basically say, hey, like, ease back into the game. We want you healthy for like definitely like the later half of the season for that push and things like that. And if you're able to reduce the amount of carries that he's getting as he's healing and getting better and getting acclimated to the game again, I think that's a good move and that's what should happen. Do they already have that guy on the team in Michael Carter, or do they want to say, you know what, let's bring in the vet of Dalvin Cook, and it just kind of gives even more leeway?
Yeah, I would say that Michael Carter he underperformed last year.
Yeah.
He looked promising because last year was his second year, right?
There were a bunch of games like where he played well. So
where is Michael Carter?
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do about like Cleveland, because like they have like Nick Chubb, and then that's kind of it.
They're gonna work Nick Chubb. All right, yeah. So 2021, Michael Carter looked pretty good. 2022, not nearly as good. Like his yards per carry down almost a yard. I think I saw a stat. This was a while ago, but it was like he was ranked as like one of the lowest backs in terms of what he should be getting per carry versus what he was actually producing. So I think like their faith in him in terms of being productive, if it takes Breece Hall a little bit to get right, is lower than it was heading into last season. So that's probably why they brought in Dalvin Cook. So I agree. I think like there's a chance there because I think they believe they need to upgrade that spot. And I think Dalvin Cook is definitely an upgrade over Michael Carter, even though Dalvin Cook's getting a little bit older. By older, I mean he's now 21 years old as a running back.
Yeah.
All right. Kareem Hunt. Where is he gonna go?
Dude, I don't even know. Like, maybe he doesn't even sign with any of those teams. It's a weird it's a weird like situation because we don't know what's going on, but it is a very, very weird situation.
I feel like the Raiders are not going to get a deal with Josh Jacobs done. They're going to have to release him. Then they're going to sign Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, no.
That's my projection.
Why they have no incentive to release him.
Yeah, but look, man, you try to understand Josh McDaniels' logic.
Dude, if he does that, that's laughable. Like that's legitimately laughable. Yeah, they signed another running back, but yeah, no, they Josh Jacobs, they're not going to release him because again, it's no incentives. Like, yeah, sit, sure, whatever. Like, costs money and it doesn't count. Like, it's all good. So, I don't know, man. I don't even know. I don't know where Kareem Hunt go. Like, maybe he winds up going to like the Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins are always like one of those teams that are named up there. Like maybe like the Bills. I don't think that he's going to necessarily go there. I think like Kareem Hunt, after he didn't get signed by the Saints or the Colts, I have like concerns of like, is he going to get signed at all? Like, is he going to just get picked up randomly like midway through the season?
Yeah.
Because I still think like in terms of actual free agents, because right, Josh Jacobs is not a free agent. No. Dalvin Cook is the best one, but there's still like Ezekiel Elliott is still out there. Like, and he got brought in for the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then they didn't sign him.
Do you think the Colts execute a trade for Jonathan Taylor?
I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. I think out of all of the running back situations, that seems the most unfixable. And so, because like I think that Josh Jacobs' situation is more fixable than the Jonathan Taylor one.
Colts are going to settle for Zeke. Add row.
It's just it's difficult, dude. Like that's a tough one. It looks really bad. And there's a potential, like there's also potential that Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor just come out and they play for the 1 year and then they're done.
Yeah. Let's see
I think that's
here.
the most likely option, but I don't know if it happens with JT.
Yeah, because now Jonathan Taylor left their practice for more rehab on his ankle. So like that injury has also been like lingering. They were gonna trade him. There's interest in trading him, and now we've heard nothing for like another week or so. Shane Steichen expects Jonathan Taylor back next week.
Also, Anthony Richardson's going to start. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see him start.
Yeah.
That'll be good. But yeah, I mean, JT, I don't think he's on the Colts next year. Next year, definitely not. But this year, there's still a shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Zeke, is Zeke even on there? All right, hold on.
Yeah, I got Zeke up at the Colts.
All right, there. Sorry. Yeah, Zeke, I don't even know. It's just like he's gonna go to like I could see the Bills signing Zeke, and just be like, hey, like we need a goal line guy.
Yeah, and he's good in pass pro.
Just like here, just not as a center.
Yeah, correct.
That's it. Like the Saints. I don't even know if they do need one. I mean, like they can survive 3 games. I think. Like you could also just make Jamal Williams like your leading back, and freaking throw Taysom Hill back there. You know what I mean? Like they can just get a random running back and be okay for 3 weeks. So, yeah. You think Josh Jacobs sits out?
Yep. I don't think he's messing around. I think Jonathan Taylor might be messing around a little bit. Maybe a big reason Jonathan Taylor wants some money right now is that injuries lingering just a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's his one chance at a payday because most running backs are just getting one contract, if that. So, yeah, Saints, I think they'll survive. They'll survive 3 weeks without Kamara. They have Jamal Williams. They can use him as the feature back. Then they can like just get some random person that they can elevate from the practice squad.
Boom.
That's it.
Leonard Fournette comes in to help the Saints for a couple weeks.
There you go.
They're familiar with him.
I mean, technically, that is true.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Fournette has a job this year. Like, again, he might be a late season pickup too. Like, he might be a late season, like, let's take a flyer on him for a team that might be a playoff contender.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, can this help?
All right. That's kind of what I wanted to do there.
Yeah.
It's just, it just keeps happening, keeps going on. I thought there'd be maybe at least one move, at least like Jacobs officially came back and signed something. Jonathan Taylor signed something. One of these free agents was picked up, but it's lingering. This is a standoff.
Yeah.
So we'll say Colts. Yeah. So it's only Jets, Dalvin Cook. I like it. Maybe landing to the Saints. Raiders will sign Kareem Hunt because Josh Jacobs is sitting out. Boom. And now we shall go into our favorite Super Bowl matchups. Oh, man, this is already completed tier, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't undo it. Dang it.
All right, so why don't you just make a quick one and just be like SAB, like, and we'll just do that like real quick.
Reset. Boom. Got it.
Nailed it. Melvin Gordon.
Super
Bring him back.
Bowl.
Bring him back.
All right, so our favorite. What was it? What should we do?
It's the
best possible Super Bowl matchups. Okay.
Yes.
Not who we necessarily think is going to get to the Super Bowl, but interesting Super Bowls we think should happen this season.
Jets Packers.
Oh, God. Jets Packers would be just an all-time amazing Super Bowl matchup for storylines.
Dude, it would be it was like if you had the Buccaneers and Patriots.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Now, again, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
We're
just talking about what would be fun.
You mentioned this last time. Eagles Jacksonville. That would be really fun.
Yes.
You have Doug Peterson. Like, you have that storyline there. That would be pretty fun.
Yeah, it's like we like the revenge aspects, the mistakes that were made. And even like last year, right? Andy Reid going against the Eagles, the team that let him go, and that was like a decade ago, right?
Yep.
And sure, he's still a little bitter about that. He didn't want to leave at that time. That's why he went right to Kansas City. Everybody thought he was going to take a year off.
Yep.
And now he's kind of like the unanimous, the consensus best coach in the NFL. Like everybody believes he is the best head coach right now, surpassing Bill Belichick. But Doug Peterson going against his former team, that would be wild.
I want to see an AFC Championship game with the Dolphins and Chargers, just so like we can just get to peak Herbert versus Tua rhetoric. Like that's all I want. That's all I want. That's it. I want that. Dude,
Ooh.
I know like I would hate it because they'd be there, but Cowboys Bills, like the Bills being able to like get back at the Cowboys,
yeah.
dude, like and maybe hopefully at that point would win their first Super Bowl.
I would like Buffalo's chances there. I would like their chances.
That'd be pretty great.
Oh,
that would
this is a good suggestion. Broncos, Saints.
Why? Oh, Jesus, with Sean Payton.
Sean Payton. Hell, Broncos, Jets for a championship game would be pretty crazy too.
That would be pretty crazy. Yeah, that would be pretty nuts. That would be pretty nuts. I agree. I think like in terms of just really good matchups, I mean, like, yeah, like those are like the Chiefs would be fun against the Eagles again, just because it was a good Super Bowl, but it's not anything I need like right this second.
Yeah.
You know,
Broncos, Seahawks. No, thank you guys. No.
No, I think like those would be like some really, really fun ones.
This would be my all-time favorite Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
Lions, Browns.
Oh my God. Why?
Oh.
I'd be rooting.
Look,
I legit would root for the Lions.
Oh, yeah. I'd be rooting for the Lions too. Not even close right now.
Yeah.
But and this isn't as crazy as it should sound. Like,
yeah.
The Browns, they've got a pretty crazy roster right now. That never seems to work out, but like they have like 80 defensive linemen.
Yeah, they do.
And so like we've said every episode, if Deshaun Watson's good, this is a very good football team.
Correct.
Their line, Myles Garrett, Dalvin Tomlinson. They just signed Shelby Harris. They got Zadarius Smith, Ogbo, Okoronkwo. So there's some depth up there. JOK is still there.
JOK, yep.
So like they could make some noise. I like their secondary. So, and everybody's high on the Lions.
Yeah.
Now it's almost not cool to be high on the Lions because everybody's so high on the Lions. They've become they're the cocaine, right?
Hold on one second. On that point. Hold on.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh God. I was talking so much, and then as soon as Tom says stall, brain dies. All right. These are good Super Bowl matchups. I think we can get another one in here, though. Let's see here. Add row below. Okay. I totally agree. I watched Amari with the Raiders. Then he goes to Dallas. And paid attention to him there. Like with the Raiders, Amari Cooper, I felt like my knock was he would have like a 200-yard receiving game. And then the next week he'd have like 30 yards. But I thought he had a solid season last year. I think the chemistry between him and Watson will be better. Plus they've got Elijah Moore as like the number 2 receiver there, your slot guy or however they're going to use him. Like that's just another solid option in the receiving game. And I feel like the Browns really didn't have a lot of that last year. So yeah, Amari there. What's another good Super Bowl matchup? If the Seahawks are good, Okay. In terms of a Super Bowl, I would probably hate more than any Super Bowl I've ever seen. Since Chiefs, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Chiefs, for me personally, would be hell. That would be hell. And the Broncos missed the playoffs. That is my worst case scenario. We just stumbled upon my worst case scenario for this season, and that is a Seahawks Chiefs Super Bowl, and the Broncos don't even make the playoffs, and they do not have the worst record in the league.
Got it. Okay. Sorry. Worth it. Okay, listen to me. Remember we had the conversation last show. Okay? Last show that you were like, oh, there's nobody saying the Lions are going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. I had to bring out the voodoo doll for this. Because, did you see what I posted on the Twitter? Did you see it? Hold on.
Probably.
Hold on. This guy. Right here. Hold on.
Yeah, I think you shoved this in my face while we were doing that, right?
No, because this was new.
Oh.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Respect this guy.
Like, it's so outrageous. And, like, just knowing the history of the Lions, I was like, I have to respect it.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta respect
rocking
it.
an Iron Maiden shirt along with it.
Hell yeah, let's go. Number of the Beast, baby.
I don't even like
What?
Iron Maiden, but I like this guy's style.
Dude, I respect it. I do. But I'm saying, anyway, about the curse. That has cursed more than any of these could ever do. Like, that one, that's audacious. That is very audacious.
Yeah, that's a curse.
That's a legit curse. So, there you go. The subreddit's cursing him out. Yeah, I mean, he just cursed the entire organization. Like, that is what just happened.
Yeah, but
So.
what happens if the Lions win? Is
Then
he the greatest fan in NFL history?
Then he's the prophet. Like, he's the prophet. He could do whatever he wants ever. So
They should just put him in the Hall of Fame if that happens.
I mean, that's, again, the 2024, like, you can edit that, like, you can cross it out and, like, do other ones, but geez, it's a nice looking tattoo. It's just,
I've seen better.
it's a lot. Okay. All right.
I've seen better.
The 0-4 bowl. Yeah.
I'm opening that package you sent me.
Oh, yeah. So this is something.
Ow!
What did you do?
I'm opening it with a screw, and I just
Why?
stabbed myself.
Do you have a box cutter or, like, scissors or
No, not
anything?
down here. Not in the basement.
It's not. So that's just your fart cave and that's it? Okay. So this is from Ratatat Matt, who has been trying to send this for you since, oh boy. So it's been a while. It's been a since November 28th, 2022.
It's a dead cat.
No, it's not. It's not.
I just fixed my P.O. box, too. All right. Oh, my God.
Here we go. So literally had to get created, sent to me, which now I'm sending to you. You couldn't get your P.O. box together.
I got it. It's up. I went and paid for it all year.
All year. All right, what do we got?
Stand here. So I should stand on it?
No, you don't know.
Stand on this?
Yeah, no, you don't stand on
What
that.
is this?
No, you don't stand on it. I like the ASMR that's going on right now with the tape, though.
What the hell is this?
You're just frustrated because you don't have the things to cut the tape.
I don't like things that they're this difficult to open. Oh. Ooh, what the hell? A danger plane? Oh my goodness. How's this gonna work?
Literally, for almost a year. How's that going, buddy? Hold on. It's worth it.
I've had sharks that were easier to handle than this.
Sharks? Oh, sharks.
Oh! Some assembly required.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my God. It's a subway airplane danger plane. Oh my, this is amazing.
Yep.
Ah, the little propellers.
Right there, buddy. Right there. There it is. There it is.
That's all the pieces, right? Holy shit.
That's not from me. That's from Ratatat Matt, who is Patreon.
Rat-a-tat,
Appreciate-
Matt. This
Rat-a-tat,
is freaking
Matt.
awesome.
Yep. Did a little collab with Rachel. Rachel!
Airplane.
And there you go.
Sick.
Now you have a dangerous plane.
How does... Okay. So this goes in here.
It's a nice model plane, too, so don't break it.
These screws got to be longer.
You got to be longer.
But yeah, we got the danger plane.
That's amazing. I
Oh
love it.
my goodness. It's
Yep.
an airplane.
Wait, hold on. I have that. Where are you? Where are you, airplane?
Somebody getting pregnant in this airplane.
What? That's...
Oh,
Okay.
the Mile High Club. Russell Wilson, pregnancy.
Yep. No, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Thank you. Thank you for sending that. It is really cool.
So, one Brandon Perna, what do you got coming out today, buddy?
Just the game stream tonight.
Let's go.
Maybe
What time-
short, but just the game stream. Check out the Bill Belichick episode if you got time.
There you go. I'll be streaming 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Game is at 7. The first game stream of the new season, baby. Packers, Bengals. Let's ride. Let's go. But folks, we appreciate you. We'll be back probably Monday, just because I'm away next week, because I will be in Green Bay. So probably Monday, definitely not Friday, right? So
Yeah.
we'll figure out probably Monday, but only GPS once next
Yeah,
week.
one GPS next week. Tom's at training camp. I'll be gone Friday, and then
We back, baby.
oh god, it's here.
That's it, baby. It's here. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.
Oh!
Holiday Road.